Drivers, start your engines!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the second annual David Diaz Short Track Challenge. This event last season was the first annual. Tim Brooks Jr. was your winner. On the pole for this one is Zachary Fitzwater. Then it's Jonathan Zorley and Robbie Jackson, Jack King, Oreo Pollard, Stephen Pollard. The Pollards are back. Billy Brooks, Luis Hernandez, Bobby Joe Martin, Stephen Thompson, Cletus Williams, Gator Harrison, Ashley Martin. They're all racing. Green flag is out of Richmond for the second annual David Diaz Short Track Challenge. Last season, this thing was a points race for the USARK late model division. USARK closed down as, contact, the 14 and the 15 getting sideways. Ooh, wow, look at this racing. 3 wide. And we got a crash in the back. The 12 is around. I believe that might be Stephen Thompson, Daisy Rogers in the 89. Joey Murphy stopped in the 51 Toyota. We've got Tucker and Tyler Yates coming to the straight. We got a problem. Wow, the 79 of Bobby Joe Martins looked like he broke something off the corner. Watch Bobby Joe Martins. Did something break off the corner? Look at this. Bobby Joe having a problem. Somebody spun. Oh, it's Zorlian. Wow. Off the nose of the 22. That's Zach King. Zachary Fitzwater leads this thing. We saw what happened. Daisy Rogers trying to get it back, get her spot where she crossed the finish line. Man, Ashley Martin's got a hole, not even a rear bumper left on the back of that car. We're gonna get on board Dylan Schwallenberg here. Look at the rear bumper of that car. It's jammed in there about 8 inches. But the spoiler, you can see the spoiler's still fine on it. Oh, Daisy Rogers not happy driving up through the front. Tim Brooks Sr. running 15th. Jags jumped on board that car. The last season, like we said, this race was a points race for the USARK late model series. USARK is no longer a thing. It was bought out by the Elite Racing League. Ooh, Aubrey James with a lot of rear end damage. What happened to Aubrey? Oh. Aubrey met a strong demise right here in the rear end. And we actually have a retirement from the the second annual David Diaz Challenge. Rusty Wheeler in the number 2 is out of the event. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get you back here to the green flag in just a moment. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here for the David Diaz Short Track Challenge. Zachary Fitzwater is leading. We got to go find the man who's running the show here. David Diaz back here. I believe he's in the number 9. Actually, I don't even know if he's even in the race anymore. That'd be bad. You're not even in your own race. Oh, there's David. Currently 22nd. Can't see him because he's just in that flat black car. Him and Joey Murphy back in the back of the field. Green flag back out. John Gilbert. A lot of the guys are here racing this event. They love coming out here. A lot of the sportsman guys that showed up, man, they said this is the closest thing they're going to feel to racing tomorrow. David Diaz last season, a lot of them didn't run last season. The cars were a lot different. They were USARK cars. USARK cars are a little bit smaller. They really had no rear bumper on them. There's the Mud Summer National Champion, Michael Haas. He's in the show. Home Depot jumped on board that car. Oh, car around. It's a 92. He saved it. Wow. Oh, big car around. It's a 6. Ashley Martin's rear end has gotten even more caved in, and the front end is also caved in. I don't know if we got a caution or not on the speedway. I'm pretty sure we probably do. Yeah, that's Jonathan Zorlian going around for the second time today. Bobby Joe Martin sitting in 3rd. John Gilbert sitting in 2nd. Could John Gilbert get up here and win the second annual David Diaz Short Track Challenge. Luis Hernandez sitting sixth, Oreo Pollard. There's some other big name drivers in here from Sportsman. Zach King, Robbie Jackson, Oreo Pollard, a Sportsman legend. Stephen Pollard, a Sportsman legend. There's Tim Brooks Jr., used to be a Sportsman driver. He was the first annual David Diaz Short Track Challenge winner. Ryan Swan, he's a Sportsman legend. David Diaz, the rudder of the event, he's also a legend. Ashley Martin this season is a Sportsman rookie. Joey Murphy in a Toyota, it's weird to see that. Dylan Schwallenberg in a Dodge. A lot of these guys, they ask the teams that brought late models, hey, can I jump in this late model and race? That's what racers do. They got racing in their blood. They just want to jump in these cars and race. It don't matter what make or model it is. They want to get out there and get the job done. Andrew Davis, that's a name we haven't heard of in a long time. He's the first annual Mud Summer National Champion. Coming out of retirement, man, driving a number 92 Camping World car. Shades of his days back in the number 2 Camping World Chevrolet. And there's Lily Murphy, currently 29th. 30 cars in this field. We're going to get you back here to the green flag in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Lights on, pace car off, man. A lot of these cars have history. This is big history here. We're going back here to Luis Hernandez in the number 23. That was the car he started racing in. Back in California, took that thing to Irwindale and dominated the West Coast wing in the late model divisions over in California. He was a dominant car over there. That's why that car is a Chevy Monte Carlo. It's an Impala. They've upgraded it a little bit. It used to be a Monte Carlo, now it's an Impala. Oh, Bobby Joe Barton's going to run John Gilbert into the wall almost. It's crunch time. It's the end of this race. These guys are going for it. Gator Harrison, man, he is on the chip. Gator Harrison, Florida short tracker, he is almost wrecking Zachary Fitzwater for the race lead. Coming around, Gator Harrison, he ain't no joke, man. He is big crash. There's a car blowing up. Gator Harrison might have just won the second annual David Diaz Short Track Challenge. I believe he has. Lily Murphy is destroyed. Wow, Gator Harrison getting a job done, man. Wow. Oh, Gator slow. Gator slowing, ain't he? Oh, they gotta let the pace car get up. What happened to Lilith? Oh, Lily was blowing up for half a lap. Oh, wow. Looks like Lily and Billy Brooks are gonna make some contact. And hard into the wall went Lily Murphy. 20 laps. And right now, Gator Harrison, he's in the lead, and I think he's got the win. That old 46 car. He has to drive with a O in front of that 46 because he races down in Florida, and there's a lot of 46s down there. But Gator Harrison getting the job done. You can see, look at some of the cars back here beat up. Tim Brooks Sr. going to come home sixth. It looks like nobody's been gentle on his driver's side. It's caved in all to hell. Luis Hernandez is going to take his 23 Edelbrock late model back to California with him. In pretty clean shape. That Hernandez Motorsports late model. What's crazy though, we're going to go back here a little bit. You go back to the 9 of David Diaz. That's a black, just a flat black car with Liberty University on board as they jumped on to sponsor David for this race. That is the backup car to the 23. That's ran every week. It's got a Chevy SS nose on it though. So, on the late model scene, whoever Hernandez Motorsports brings that 23 car, it's mostly the West Coast. It's pretty bad fast, and then you go back just a little rows back, and there's the backup car to that car. Which I think Hernandez is going to be happy. Both of them are coming on pretty clean. No damage to either or. Unlike Tim Brooks Sr., he's going to have to go to the body shop and knock some dents out of it. Coming out of 3 and 4, coming to the front straightaway, Gator Harrison is your second annual David Diaz Short Track Challenge champion. Oh, Gator Harrison getting it done for us today. It don't matter where else you finish. We'll pop up your score tab. It don't matter where you finish in this thing. The only thing that matters is the winner, and that's Gator Harrison. He's going to go home with a $10,000 check for winning the David Diaz Short Track Challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are ready. Sportsman from Richmond tomorrow.